Hey guys, so we're about 20 minutes out from Alamosa, Colorado. It's a southern city in Colorado. It's about 20-30 minutes from the border of New Mexico. I'm really excited. They have a few national parks here, one being the Great Sand Dunes National Park. I'm very excited. I've never been to sand dunes in my entire life. Quite honestly, I never knew growing up that Colorado even had sand dunes. They have everything here. Right now, to the back left of me, saw a little glimpse of it. It looks insane. I mean, I'm gonna get some footage of all these snow-capped mountains. I'm really excited to go explore the sand dunes and check the place out and find a nice place to camp tonight. But first things first, I need a shower. Gotta wait there. Good girl. Good, you got some eye boogers. Ugh. Duncan, off. Off. Just got done cleaning up and showering. The hot shower felt amazing. If y'all are ever in Alamosa, Colorado, there's a community center that offers $3 showers. It's extremely clean, hot water, everything was great, and it was a really easy process. I'm currently heading to Starbucks. I gotta charge the Blue Eddy. For the last month and a half I've owned the Blue Eddy, I have not had to really plug it into AC. I have 300 watts of solar panel on my rooftop tent, and it's always topped it off. It's constantly at 95% to 100%. It never falls below 80% unless I'm using a diesel heater overnight, which takes up 30%, and then by the next afternoon it's fully charged. The last few days where I'm staying, it's been very cloudy, so my solar is not getting much input. So I'm gonna head to Starbucks, obviously grab some coffee. I can make really good coffee myself, but it's just so much easier on the road buying it. But yeah, we're gonna head to the only Starbucks in town, charge the Blue Eddy, get some work done, feed the dogs, walk them, get their energy out, and then head to Great Sand Dunes. Good boy. Good boy, Duncan. Y'all are not sitting here, okay? I'll be back. So I finally got all my errands done. I just realized I wasn't recording after like 6 minutes. Anyways, I got my coffee, and I'm not sure if anybody else has had this experience. This is the second time this has happened to me in 2 separate Starbuckses, back to back. It happened yesterday and happened today, where I get a very simple coffee order. It's just a black iced coffee or a black drip, and the girl making my coffee has on a very like scented lotion on. So when she makes the coffee and puts the lid on it with her hands, the entire coffee just smells like her lotion. And then every time you take a sip, you don't even taste the coffee, you just taste the lotion. Has that ever happened to you? Would you ask to get it remade? Would you say something? It's weird because I feel like she should know that. Like somebody should tell her, hey, go wash your hands or put gloves on because it's getting on everything. But I didn't. I worked in food many years. That's like the number one rule. You're not supposed to wear cologne, you're not supposed to wear perfume, and you're not supposed to put on scented lotion because everything you do and touch or you're near, it rubs off on. But anyways, I sound like a diva. Coffee was good, even though all I tasted was the lotion. I'm really excited. The weather is amazing right now. Minimal clouds, no rain. The wind is not strong, which I'm very happy about. All the camping in this area, anything you do outdoors, it's all sand. I mean, we're going to the Great Sand Dunes National Park, so when it's windy, it gets everywhere. My dogs are already taking up so much sand. I'm brushing them off, I'm patting them down right before I take them up the rooftop tent, but still, sand is everywhere, as expected, which I have to vacuum like 2-3 times. But when it's windy, it goes all inside your truck, all over your food while you're cooking. That's not fun, especially because I'm gonna be cooking steak. I don't want sandy ribeye. But yeah, this is perfect. I couldn't ask for more. Check this out. I hope the camera's picking this out, but it is amazing weather. The view is incredible. And I'm gonna assume that there's not many people at the Great Sand Dunes National Park. I'm sure there's gonna be a few. I'm like guessing, and I've never been there. But just based on what I see in town and the campgrounds. I just drove past a few campgrounds, BLM land, and I only saw one van. When last year I was here, it was completely packed. You'd have to drive around for like an hour and a half just to get a bad camp spot. The dogs, they're sleeping, just like always. Good girl, Maple. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys once we get to the Great Sand Dunes National Park.
The beauty of the pure night sky at Great Sand Dunes is a treasure to protect and preserve. A treasure that connects us.
Guys, oh my gosh, it is so windy. Got a new patch, sticker, and a postcard from Mom. Gotta do that. So earlier I said it's not too windy. Beautiful weather, oh my gosh. The wind's picked up and it's actually snowing right now. What's up? Hey, what's up? I'm not sure if I'm going to take both of them on the dunes, especially because it's snowing and windy. This little one right here, this little demon, I've not fully trained her yet on not pulling, so she just pulls and pulls and pulls. So there's no way I can do that with both dogs on the dunes and record or do anything, just let alone just walk. So unfortunately, I'm sorry. Probably would prefer to stay inside anyways. really see it, but there's some snowfall. Whew. Let me get back inside the car. So we are currently at the visitor center, and it seems like the parking for the dunes is not too far off, so let's see how it is in this storm. So we had a minor plan change. The wind is extremely strong right now, and I was about halfway to the dunes and I realized that sand was getting in my eyes and possibly my dogs, and I don't want to have them go through that and do a whole vet visit. So I had to put Maple back in the truck. Duncan, come here. Oh my god. If you guys have 2 or 3 days to spare, I highly recommend driving up here for 2 or 3 days, or even just an overnighter. It's unbelievable, this view. It's wild to get all of that in the same area. You can just drive across the highway and go camp in the mountains. Pretty wild, guys. They have campgrounds at this park. It's closed for winter, but quite honestly, I recommend the BLM land that's just 10-15 minutes towards town. Town is about 40 minutes away. And if you drive 10 minutes towards it, there's about, I don't know, thousands of acres of BLM land with all the dispersed camping you could have, all the privacy, all the views. You still get the views of the sand dunes, you still get the views of the mountains, the snow caps. Highly recommend coming up here, down here, wherever you are. It's so worth it. I mean, check this. I've been here for like 3 hours. It's just wild. And then Duncan. Hey, come here. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, Duncan. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to the truck, clean the dogs up, and head to camp. It's getting a little late right now. Guys, wait. Hey, Bubba. Hi. Hi. Come here, come here. No. I can't let you guys loose. There's too many cactuses and stickers. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's for your own good. Come on. Wait, Duncan. Hold up. Let's go. So we just got to camp. It's a lot colder than the last few days. All 3 of us are really tired from the sand dunes. It didn't look like much, but off camera we walked a lot on the sand. I can't off leash them just because, I mean, they're already stepping in all these stickers. There's cactus everywhere. But I'm gonna go take them on a walk and then do some reading and let the dogs hang out inside for a few minutes until I decide when to cook. Just wanted to show Maple. This little demon right here. She's got a lot of learning to do, especially in public and on leash, but she'll get there. Right, Maple? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Up. Get up. Get up. So what I'm trying to do right now is put a steak here, dry it, put some salt and pepper on it, and then try to get it to room temperature as much as possible, even though it's honestly colder outside than it is in the fridge. But I'm gonna put it in the truck and let it sit for like 30, 40 minutes, and maybe an hour until I cook it. And I'm trying my best not to touch anything with my hands. I got these wipes ready. Don't you think about it. Maple, back. Go back. I don't know if you can see Maple, but she really wants a steak. Go back, Maple. Maple, go back. Don't do that. So I'm drying it right now, but once I salt and pepper it, the salt's gonna bring out a lot of moisture. So I'll have to dry it again before I cook it. If anybody wants to know the trick with cooking steak, I mean, there's a lot of important parts to it, but the most important thing is the sear. And if there's moisture on the steak, it dramatically drops the temperature of the pan, and then it gives you a really ugly sear. So if you've ever cooked a steak that has like sear on the outside, but it's like curling and it's all brown in the middle, there's a really good chance that it was purely just because of the moisture on the steak. It could also just be that you didn't put any pressure on the steak. In reality, there's a few things that have an impact on that. It's the moisture, how evenly cut it is, and if you put pressure once you put it down. I like to put pressure on the steak for like the first 15 seconds. I would normally never buy 4 steaks while I'm living on the road and using my Dometic, especially because in the past when I had my other fridge, it would die, especially in the summertime. Handful of times, honestly, like every week, the fridge would just cut off and all the food would go bad. But with my Blue and new Dometic, it's never let me down. And even if it does turn off, it's literally 20 degrees outside right now. It was snowing earlier, so. And the store had a crazy deal. I'm gonna try to cover it fully if I can, and put it in a spot that my dog cannot reach. Duncan would never try to steal food, but the little one, you can't trust her. There we go. I was just about to put this in the truck, and I realized I should just put it in the engine bay. The truck has been off for about an hour. Yeah, it's a little warm, which would drop the temperature down to where I need it. So it's about 7:30 p.m. and I am currently hiding in my truck from the wind. The weather's pretty crazy right now. I can't find my gloves, and just standing out there for like 20, 30, 40 seconds, I cannot feel my fingers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang out here, probably gonna read like a chapter or two, and then whenever I feel hungry, I'll go cook, start the diesel heater, and go upstairs. Maple is, oh, how are you doing? What's up, girl? You see that little, you see the corner of the pillow? That's Maple. And Duncan's just chilling right here. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. It is freezing cold right now. Did not realize it's gonna snow right now. The weather app on my phone did not mention that, but it happens. It is snowing and it's picking up, so I'm really hoping that it doesn't get too bad tonight. But let's see. I'm gonna cook some steak right now, and I'm gonna do it the easiest way possible. I'm just gonna cook in the same pan, use my tongs and my knife because I want to eat as fast as possible and then get up in the tent. Not sure if you can see this, but my avocado oil is solidified. Whew. I like how I did all that talking about how to cook the perfect steak. And I don't know if you hear the sizzling, but the snowfall is literally going into the pan. I'm sure bringing the temperature down and adding moisture. So I'm not even gonna like wipe the steak up. I'm just gonna cook it, eat it, and go straight up there where there's heat and I can relax with my dogs, read a book, hang out, and enjoy my time. Well, gonna try to cook it without that. Not bad. I'm not letting it rest or anything at all. I'm just gonna eat this and go upstairs. Oh my gosh, it's freezing cold right now. That is incredible. I will see you guys in the tent. So by the time my steak was done, there was already a few inches. I knew it was gonna get cold, but I wasn't expecting it to snow. But luckily I do have a diesel heater and we're in a very well insulated rooftop tent. This is why I have the gear I have and I'm prepared for it. I did leave my book in the truck. There's no way I want to get out of this warm tent and go get it. So for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna hang out with the dogs. Hey Duncan. I'm gonna just hang out with them and go to bed early hoping there's not too much snow in the morning. I have a lot of driving to do tomorrow, but we'll see. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. Check this out. Maple, get off me. I'm sorry. Check out this snow. Oh my god. Oh, what are you crying for? I have to figure out a way to carry my dogs down. The ladder is covered in ice and snow. We'll see. Wait up. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out. Ooh, that's cold. Oh my god. Buddy. I love you. No, wait. You gotta wait. My hands are too cold right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be sketchy. Wait. Wait. Oh. Hey, I love you. I hope we don't fall. Okay? You gotta help me by not pushing on the... You always put your paw on the car and the ladder. You can't do that. This is gonna be very sketchy. Okay. Oh my god. No, go back in. Go back in. That was... You just jumped on me. Woo. We did it, Duncan. Oh my god, my back. I'll put you there for a minute. Get up. Maple, no, don't eat the steak. I forgot I had this in the truck. And Maple is just snacking on it. Probably not the best idea with the knife right there, but she's okay. It snowed a little more than I was expecting, but the diesel heater last night kept all three of us really warm. Maple, get back inside. Hey, you gotta get back. Wait. Yeah, I'm really impressed by, honestly, the rooftop tent by Bush Company. It's really well insulated compared to my other tents. If I had a diesel heater running throughout the entire night, the insulation, my other rooftop tents, like my Iron Man and the, what was it, Auto Home, the heat would just rise to the top and disappear. With this rooftop tent, with all the layers of insulation, it did a really good job. Couldn't find my winter gloves, so I'm wearing my Napa Special mechanics gloves. Should help a little bit. I gotta go take all the snow off the truck. Gonna be using my REI mini brush. Really hoping I didn't damage my diesel heater with all the moisture. Whew. Here's a tricky part. I can't use the rock slides. It's too wet. I just finished up packing up camp, and my rooftop tent is covered in ice and snow, like a thick layer that I couldn't get off. So I'm gonna have to head to town and hope that it's not snowing there, even though it's about 24 miles away, because I have to air out my rooftop tent and clean out all the ice and snow. Don't want that to melt in there. Woo. It's been a fun 2 days. Did not expect it to snow. I was looking at the weather and it didn't call for snow at all, but when I finished at the Great Sand Dunes, I noticed a lot of dark clouds coming in, and I thought it was gonna pass, but we have about easily 3 or 4 inches of snow. I look so gross right now. So that's a night of camping at the Great Sand Dunes. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching. I did not expect the snow at all. I was planning on doing more at camp, like breakfast and hanging out and walking the dogs. But as you can see, there's a lot of snow and I have to get back to town. I have to figure out where I'm gonna drive. I would have to open the rooftop tent by tonight to air it out, clean it. There's a lot of snow and ice that's in there. Whether it got blown inside while I was closing it or on the canvas, it was just like an inch of solid ice and a lot of snow that I had to close. Not the most ideal situation, but I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna go find somewhere in town or somewhere where there's not consistent snow and clean that out. If you stayed this far, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna start posting more consistently, whether that's just traveling through the US, living out of my truck, camping, going to national parks, and having fun with my 2 dogs. Again, thank you guys. Hope you'll have a safe winter. Bye.